Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Draft franchise. And today, we're playing Week 3, and we have a breakout scenario with Malik Reed, and we're supposed to hold the Vikings to less than 250 yards or get Malik Reed one interception, one tackle for loss, one sack, or one forced fumble. Now, we're playing the Vikings, and as you can see, we're 0-2. We lost the last two games. In the first week, we lost to the Broncos 42-17. And in the second week, we lost to the Jaguars 24-10. And the Jaguars user is one of the best ones in the league, so I'm kind of proud about that defense we had in that one. But with this offense, how do you expect me to generate points? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really hard. We're looking to get a breakout with Tyler Boyd or even KJ Hamler, hopefully soon. And we still aren't able to run the ball properly. But on defense, things are looking up. We'll just say that. Jalen Ramsey is locked down. Malik Reed had himself 3 tackles for loss last season, I believe. Or last game, I believe. And, he isn't so bad. I mean, we could use that hit power and tackle. Off the edge, I don't know, but we might have to develop him as a run stopper, I think, is the best move for him. Our D-line is okay. Onyemata and Ingram are carrying it. But Rousseau is doing pretty good too. And we also picked up Elijah Molden. I didn't see this before, but you're also taking a look at the team for the first time. You got Jesse Bates, you got Dory Jackson, and Jalen Ramsey, who's also locked down, like I said before. He's been locking down the last two games against these good receivers. And in week 1, we got destroyed on the ground, but I really don't want to talk about it. As you can see, Justin Fields isn't having himself the best season so far. 3 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Yeah, it's not good. It's really not good. And he's also the leading rusher on our team. Antonio Gibson cannot get things going, so we have to resort to running with Justin Fields. And if it's working, then why not just keep doing it? It's not really working, but, why not? And KJ Hamler is leading the team in yards right now. Tyler Boyd is getting there. Colton Miller still hasn't allowed a sack hit, so that was a pretty good pickup for us. Jesse Bates isn't exactly the user that I was hoping for. He's not doing so bad, but, people are not targeting him. Maybe that's one reason why. Our defensive line, we only got 1 sack with Rousseau, and that's it. And like I said before, Malik Reed had 3 tackles for loss in the previous game. And interceptions, we only have a few. And we got this Brandon Jones guy in free agency as well. He's a rookie. He has some pretty nice hit power and some pretty good coverage, so maybe we can use him somewhere. And I hope we can do well in this game right now. We really need it. Really need it badly. We're 0-2. We need a win here to stay inside the playoff race, if there is a playoff race at this point. We have Jalen Ramsey. He has Keenan Allen, Chris Jones, Brandon Brooks, and Lane Johnson. He has a pretty good offensive line. They're pretty old, though. He has the Eagles' offensive line, basically. He also has Tua Tagovailoa, who doesn't actually have superstar in the game, but the league implemented this rule that you could have you can make one superstar player on your team, and Tyler Boyd here gets us off to a good start. 1st and 10, we're doing 7-minute quarters, but 75-yard touchdown to start off the game. And what a start to the game, obviously. And just like that, we're on defense. Let's see if this guy can respond with his own touchdown. And here he just checks it down to Edwards-Helaire, who Winfield eats on, basically. Knocks that guy back 4 yards. And here should have picked the ball off Molden or Molin. I don't know. They both look the same. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed on that one. But we do get the stop here. Up to the 30-yard line, Elijah Molden makes up for his mistake, kind of. Not really, though. And here we get sacked. Who is that up the middle? That is Derek Wolfe. Who knew Derek Wolfe was faster than Justin Fields? What the heck, right? You know what I mean? 3rd and 19 after getting sacked by Derek Wolfe and throwing an incompletion. 3rd down and 19. We throw up the seam to Tyler Boyd, who takes a shot from somebody, one of the defenders. You're motioning Gibson to the outside, and the blocker just didn't block properly, I guess. How do I explain that, honestly? Here, 3rd down and 8, we fumble the ball, and we're forced to kick it back to the Vikings. And the Vikings, let's see if they can do any better on this drive. Man-to-man coverage, and Rousseau gets the 2nd sack on the year, and he decides to go hurry-up offense now. Let's see if we can lock up once again. 2nd and 8. Where will he go with this one? He's getting chased by Rousseau. He has some space to run, and he targets right at Elijah Molden, and Molden gets the interception, but it's out of bounds. And we're stuck on the D-line here. Nowhere really to go. But Jalen Watkins comes out of nowhere and makes the tackle, makes the sack, and it's 4th down and 35. The 4-yard line. And just like that, Adoree Jackson has a chance to return, and Adoree Jackson can be dangerous in the open field, and he gets us all the way down to the 41-yard line of the Vikings. And what a play by Adoree Jackson there. We really needed that. Here, Justin Fields, B was open for a second. It really hurts me to see that. And we rack catch it, and it bounces up in the air, and it gets intercepted. Talk about the most unlucky. That is the most unlucky play. That is the unluckiest play that's ever happened to me. Is that the correct way to word that? Like seriously though, that was awful. How does it bounce up into the defender's hands just like that? And I'm telling you guys, I get unlucky a lot in this video. As right there, roughing the passer once again. I got stuck on the D-line, just trying to do my part, and it doesn't work. Exactly. Runs a screen here. Perfect play call for a deep zone, I guess. But Jalen Ramsey covers that up real quickly. 3rd down and 1. What will he do here? Will he run the ball? It looks like it. And thankfully, Daniel Onyemata makes that tackle there. He shedded his block, and he was able to get there on the running back. That's Allaire. 2nd and goal. What will he do here? He's rolling out to the left. Tua Tagovailoa. Watch out, he can run too. He's a scrambling quarterback, and he gets into the end zone. Wow, I don't know what Elijah Molden was doing there, but he certainly wasn't paying attention. Here, we see Tyler Boyd on the sideline, and what a pass, what a catch by him. Blown coverage in the defense. I don't know what the defense is doing. Here, we're running the ball with Antonio Gibson, and Gibson, once again, guys, I just can't get him going so far. 3 rushes for 1 yard. There's just nowhere to go with him. But I'll tell you what. Tyler Boyd is having himself a game so far, especially on that corner route. And he's running a lot of cover 6 invert, and I'm taking advantage of that. 3rd down and 10 as well. And everybody goes deep, and everyone forgets about Tua Tagovailoa. So he gets 30 yards in that rush? Yeah, big time. That is huge. And once again, he just runs again here, right past Elijah Molden, who's supposed to make that tackle there. I usered it. Kind of wish I didn't. And here he runs the ball inside. He has a lane, and thankfully Jones is there to make the tackle. Still 14-7. We still have a lead in this game. Can we hold it though? And he throws it upfield to Mike Gesicki, who rolls into the end zone, and right above Jesse Bates' head. I really wish that lurker ability would come into play once in a while. You know what I mean? It didn't happen there. 3rd down and 10. I'm just looking for a play that will work for us. And looks like Corey Davis could be open downfield. And we just get it over Carlton Davis. And Corey Davis gets all the way down. And another 75-yard touchdown for Justin Fields. 21-14, just like that. What will the Vikings do to respond to that one? Well, yeah, they break a tackle on the kick return, and they're just like that. Just like that, they're gone. Wasn't expecting that one, and that's just EA telling you, you know what? If you want to score, we'll get the other guy to score right back at you. 21-21, and we haven't even ended the first half yet. This is not going the way I wanted it to, you know what I mean? And once again, this is not going the way I wanted it to. I was actually trying to target Y downfield, but instead I pressed X, and he went across the body. I don't know how to stop that, but it's so annoying. It is really annoying, actually. Motioning Gronkowski to the other side, and like I said, he just got a touchdown off of that. You know how angry I was about that? And this, what kind of, I don't even know how to explain that. It was a low pass. I tried to pass a little low for Corey Davis, but no. he still came up with the ball. The guy still came up with the ball. Here, Mike Gesicki, that's a really good toe tap down to the 1-yard line. Jalen Ramsey was nowhere to be seen. And on 1st and goal, he runs it in with Edwards-Helaire. Now, how do we come back in this game? We're down 21 or 35-21. I tell you what, you throw it to your fastest player downfield, and KJ Hamler will deliver all the way down to the 24-yard line on the other side. 45 seconds left in the first half. What will we do here? Justin Fields rolls to the outside, and if you want a sideline catch, we'll get one with our running back right here as well. 21-35. It goes up to 35-28. And just like that, we're back in this one. And Tua Tagovailoa, that quick draw is really coming in handy for him. He's gotten under pressure so many times. He got hit so many times, and it doesn't seem to matter. There it is. That time it doesn't work out, and Melvin Ingram gets the sack right there. 3rd down and 20. We're using Devin Bush here. And Bush is using all over the field, and he gets all the way downfield. He sees the crossing route over the middle to Keenan Allen, spins out of the tackle, and gets all the way down to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. What will the Titans do to respond? Throw up to your tallest player, and once again, guys, these tips on these passes, oh my gosh, so unlucky. I feel so unlucky after that. And Adoree Jackson, what an interception. That would have been a touchdown for the air guy if Adoree hadn't jumped up like that. That was really scary. 3rd down and 6 for us. What will Justin Fields do here? He tosses it to Howie Long, the rookie, and he's 1 yard short. What do we do when it's 1 yard short? We do a zig route, and Hamler doesn't have the route running. He doesn't have the route running. I saw Tyler Boyd at the last second, but I just couldn't get it to him. Thankfully, Jalen Ramsey is fast enough to make that swat right there. And just like that, it's 3rd down and 3. What will he do here? I'll tell you what. He'll run the ball, and he'll spin for the 1st down. Brilliant. 2nd and 10. What will this guy do? We had to stop him from scoring a touchdown. We can't just let him just go on like that. You know what I mean? Thankfully, we have some hard-hitting safeties that may cause a fumble once in a while. Just may. And here he runs play action. Perfect call for right now. And we don't see the guy coming on the other side. And he gets the catch. What a throw by Tua, by the way. On his left side, rolling to his left, he has to throw all the way across his body. That is a hard throw to make. And here, we don't see the screen in time. But thankfully, Melvin Ingram, I think that's Melvin Ingram, makes the tackle there. And we see KJ Hamler deep, but we just didn't pass it in time. And Antonio Gibson isn't looking for the ball. And he gets an interception with Ronnie Harrison. Once again, the 3rd one of the game. We're just handing picks to him. Just handing picks to him. Once again, Malik Reed, the breakout isn't happening right now. He isn't able to even get 1 tackle for loss. It hasn't been able to happen. 41-28. Once again, we're sending Hamler deep, but it's not really working as well as I wanted it to. We throw it to throw it to Gibson out of the backfield, and if it wasn't a throw out of a sack, it would have been all the way downfield. 2nd and 10, we run a crossing pattern, and KJ Hamler gets open over the top. We do a touch pass to him. Gets all the way down to the 23-yard line. 3rd down and 23. What do you do on 3rd down and 23? You throw it to Gronkowski, who makes a one-handed catch all the way down to the 8-yard line. He gains about over 23 yards in that play. And here, I don't know what I was doing. I saw the man coverage. I thought, Gibson would be wide open. But clearly he wasn't. Just like Tyler Boyd was here. But on 4th down and goal, he makes the catch. Just like the number 1 wide receiver we were hoping for. And, oh gosh. 1st down and 10. What do we do here? 2-minute warning is about to hit. We call timeout. Or no, the 2-minute warning hits. 3rd down and 8. We let the clock run a little bit because we don't know if he's going to get it. And he does get it, and he stays in bounds. Thankfully, Antoine Winfield does make the tackle, but this game is close to being over. All he needs to do is gain another 1st down. Or even just run out the clock. That's kind of all he needs to do at this point. Just run out the clock. Can he do that though? Antoine Winfield makes the tackle there once again, and you call a timeout. 3rd and 6. All he has to do is just run out the clock here, but he decides to pass it. Why did he decide to pass it? I have no idea. But if he just ran the ball there, I think he would have had time to just punt it out of bounds or something like that. We call for a fair catch here, 4th down, and he hits us. Fair catch interference, which gives us 15 extra yards, and we get to go up to our own 36-yard line. Now this play works for Tyler Boyd. He's using Tyler Boyd's side, but he leaves Gronkowski wide open over the middle, and Gronkowski is gets all the way to the touchdown, all the way to the end zone. What a play! He was using Tyler Boyd's side, but he forgot about Gronkowski over the middle. And just like that, the extra point is good. And it's 42-41 with 47 seconds left, 43 seconds left. What will Tua Tagovailoa do? The young rookie must throw it downfield, of course. He has to take his time. He has all 3 timeouts. He has plenty of time. How can he do this? 1st down and 10 at the Titans' 46-yard line. 1st down and 10. What will Tua Tagovailoa do here? He throws it underneath to Mike Gesicki, and he's already in the field goal range. Now, all he needs to do is just run out the clock. But if we can force a fumble, then maybe he doesn't have to run. Maybe we can run out the clock. 3rd down and 4. If he doesn't make this, then he has to go for the field goal. And Tua Tagovailoa, he sees the tight end downfield. Jalen Ramsey is there to make the stop. And unfortunately, that was out of bounds. But here it is, the field goal. We don't have a timeout to ice him. It's just all in luck here. And he misses the kick. George Tavecchio doesn't have the kick power to make that kick. And just like that, your Titans have won the game by 1 point. 42-41. All Justin Fields needs to do now is just take a knee. And just like that, we got our first win on the season. Just like that. You can kneel the ball now, Justin. Justin, thank you. Thank you, Justin. And just like that, we have won our first game of the season, and the Vikings have received their 2nd loss. Both teams 1-2. Both teams still trying to compete in the division. The Texans and the Jaguars are really hard teams to compete against. The Jaguars, our defense shut them down, but our offense just couldn't get going, which is our only problem right now, our offense. We need a superstar player just to clear out, help us out a little bit. And Tyler Boyd, if he can get a breakout scenario next week, then maybe we have that chance. Only 8 rushing yards in the game. We're going to have to fix that also. I'm going to try to learn how to run the football a little better, but until then, hopefully you guys don't mind. We threw 5 picks this game. 5 touchdowns, 5 picks, 474 yards though. On the ground, nothing. Absolute, not even with Fields, nothing. He even fumbled. Tyler Boyd though, star of the show, 178 yards, 3 touchdowns and 5 receptions. And Gronkowski, of course, the hero of the game. Corey Davis, that 1 touchdown downfield. And Gibson, whenever we needed to check down, he was there. And our defense, oh my gosh, our defense. It struggled a lot tackling Tua Tagovailoa, but other than that, they were still really good. And as you can see right here, we did not get our breakout scenario with Malik Reed. He didn't really have too many chances on the field, and maybe I should have given it to him. I didn't really care though about him specifically. Maybe I should have. But Ronnie Harrison absolutely destroyed us this game. His safeties destroyed us this game. Devin Bush did get a pick. So did Adoree Jackson. We have an upgrade for Jesse Bates here. We need a lot of run support. That is what we need right now. We need run support because the Broncos, they destroyed us because they knew Jesse Bates was more of a coverage guy, and he took advantage of that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, Malik Reed didn't get the play calling. You thought it was the play calling or the scheme? I might as well ship you out. But yeah, we're looking. Once again, I can't really record every single game. Although I do. If it's interesting, then maybe I'll post it. If it's not, then no, I don't post it. Week 4 against the Steelers, he's a really good player. So hopefully we can play well against him. Until next time, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment down below. Justin Fields, say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Justin Fields. Bye-bye!